Hello and welcome back to another video of Criptonauta. Today is Friday and I'm gonna focus to basically do a follow-up of what I've been posting in the chat, in the Discord chat, in the free Discord chat that you know that you can join for free, because it has been a very interesting week and a profitable one as well. Finally, we had so interesting movement, so we took advantage of that. So in the 19 so if you join the Discord room, you will see that I have a channel where I post my charts, my analysis, when I see something interesting. If there is nothing interesting, I will not post anything, okay? So basically on the 19th, that was Monday. Yeah, sorry. That was Monday. On Monday, I said, okay, we are arriving. Well, before Monday, I had some levels basically that were interesting to me. That was that level. We achieved that levels on Monday, more or less, as well. And finally, I said that I was looking that Bitcoin was creating new bull divergence. So basically, I was expecting for a bounce. So on Tuesday, in 1 hour chart, I saw that diamond bottom. I like a lot that kind of patterns because that kind of patterns tends to work pretty well on Bitcoin and also in the summer. I don't know why, I have no idea about that. But I remember that in the summer of 2019, we had a ton of them that worked very well. Okay, so basically we had this pattern and suddenly what happened? It broke the pattern, chopped around the pattern and then pumped it. Okay, and this gave us opportunities to take advantage of altcoins. At the same time, in the altcoin chat, let me check 1 second, in the Monday as well, I said, okay, I will put some charts that I am interested in to trade. And I said, okay, we have this chart, for example, for Rune. We were here and I said, we will probably create another drop and then we will pump. So basically, these boxes are the support levels and supposedly the bounce zones. So basically, I posted few charts where I was saying more or less the landing zones, and then we wait. And finally, after the drop, so we saw that we dropped to the boxes and then we pump it. And we had several charts that we will check today. Okay, so we will do the follow-up of that trade that we're taking, and not too much. So now it's time to wait and take profits and enjoy the week, the bull week. Okay, so let's go to the chart. Let me go 1 second to the main chart. Okay, that's not the main chart. Let me check 1 second. Have to load. That one. Okay, this is the main chart that we are using to understand what Bitcoin is doing. So basically, one important thing on Bitcoin, we finally broke out. I also posted that chart before the break, but we finally broke out the RSI. Okay, if you see, we have been in a descending RSI trend since before the drop, since we begin to create the bird divergence. Okay, so that is significant to me. It is something that I was waiting for, and finally we have it. Does it mean that the market will go to the moon and so on? I have no idea, and I don't think so. For me, it's only like a movement that was very, very weighted, so before continuing dropping, okay? But we can take advantage of that. So first of all, we see the moving average is turning down right now. So for me, with that power, with that movement, basically we have to go more or less to that zone. Maybe we will even break that channel or try to break, let's see. Or we will retest the previous trend. So that's my idea for the next week or so, because we will do something like we did here. That was in July, yes. I'm expecting something like this, for example, or something like this. Okay, so it was a bull movement that takes like 2 weeks or something like this, retest the moving average and then down. In that case, that we were over the moving average, it was just a movement to retest the resistance of the channel. For me, at the moment, is something like that. If we take the measurements, let me clean that 1 second. Those are the inner levels of the movement, of this choppy movement, are those inner levels, which are the same that we have been seeing for the last weeks. But if we measure the last movement, okay, we see that the golden pocket zone is the place where we must or we should have to go. So I'm looking about that zone, like a fake out or something like that. But let's see. Why I'm saying this? Because usually in a bear trend, Bitcoin only goes to golden pocket, like we did here, for example. I will show you, I've been showing this several times, but I will show you again. So if you see, we arrived at the golden pocket, the next movement, we arrived to the golden pocket, and then the next movement, we arrived to the golden pocket, and so on and so forth. You see? And that it's what it happens in a bear trend. You never go up to the golden pocket. If at any point we really do this and we go over that level, then for me, we will have a bull trend continuation of the market, because we would also broke out the moving average. Okay, but that too far from here. I don't think that's the scenario, but it's a probable scenario as well, so we have to take it into consideration. Okay, so that's the scent for Bitcoin, and let's check the altcoins that are giving us some good profits. Let me check the trades I have run. Okay, Rune yesterday was hacked again. It seems that I think it was hacked like 5 or 6 days ago, and yesterday we had another hack. But hacks aside, if we go to the 4-hour charts, we can see the chart I posted. This is the chart I posted in the channel, and I draw that box. And as you can see, let me disconnect the Fibonacci. Yeah, and as you can see, we were inside that channel, also that descending wedge, and the price went to reach the box, which is the level of that movement. So that movement, to finish that movement, we must go to that box. That's the theory. It tends to work pretty well, sometimes not, of course, but sometimes, or most of the times, it works very well. So what we did, we went to the box, and then now we are rebounding. This big candle was the hack yesterday, but we are bouncing right now. So I think that people will forget about hacks tomorrow, and we will continue. What I did? Well, in that case, when you don't know exactly what the market will do, because we were in a very descending trend in all the markets, not that run, but in all the markets we were in a descending trend for maybe 2 weeks, very weeks movements. So basically, you don't, or you cannot take the exact bottom. So basically what I do is to put some orders on the lower time frames in order to get filled. Okay, and that's what I did here. So I put several orders during that dump, and I took another entry here, and more or less, to say something, the average price of the entry was something like that. Okay, so it took like a hacks aside. Second, yeah, it made like a 50% in 1 or 2 days, so it was pretty brutal. Okay, so but what I'm doing right now, we had that movement. I refilled some small positions here yesterday as well, and now I have stopped because I don't know how that coin will react to the market with the hack. But this is like to say something special, some special coin at this moment because of that hack. So we will continue with other coins. Basically, in that coin, what is my plan? So my plan is to pull out 50% of the trade at that level, even the one that I reflect here. And after that 50%, I will let the trade run for until that level. Those are the levels that I'm looking for in that trade while Bitcoin is running. If Bitcoin continue the runs and so on, and the golden pocket of Bitcoin is not achieved, I think that most of the coins will achieve the first level, but time will tell and we will see. Rune, 1 inch. 1 inch didn't move that much, but well, you can see that we arrived at the box as well. I posted the chart when we were in that candle, and I posted the box. So I took also the positions, and my plan will be the same. I'm gonna go 50% out here, and then I'm gonna leave the rest to ride it. And meanwhile, if we have momentum, I will continue riding the position, and I will be refilling some small positions on retracements in the same coin. So I'm like riding the coin while the coin has momentum. Okay, so for 1 inch, we have the levels because we are still in that kind of channel. But basically, the concept was pretty easy for me during last week. So, okay, so we fall like 80% from the tops. Is that cheaper than this? Yes, it is, of course. So, okay, is this an opportunity to me to enter in the market? Yes, it is. And that is what I did. But most of the people were very fear about the market. I remember on Monday, people were saying, oh, we are breaking down, Bitcoin is going to death. Well, when everybody is bearish, it's good to have a bit of salty and be, not salty, but have a bit of contrarian mind and go against it. And when everybody is bullish, of course, same situation, but inverted. I posted that chart of Elrond as well when we were here. It were creating that kind of inverse head and shoulders, and it seems that it's working pretty perfect. If we hide the inverse head and shoulders, we will see that, let me put the 12-hour charts, let me hide the Fibonacci. You see the inverse head and shoulders, it's pretty significant here. And you see that the price went exactly to the bottom of the golden pocket. Okay, so technical analysis works, but you have to see what you are looking for and you have to measure the right movements, because if you don't measure the right movements, it will not work, of course. So same strategy. I'm also to have a TP here. This I will get out of the 50% of the position and the rest for the rest of the movement. Okay. Why I'm saying this? Because if you look backwards in July 2019 and also in the previous month, also in the 2018 and so on, July, August tends to be a bull month, tends to create a bull movement. Okay, you just have to check past months, and of course, past performance is not warranty a future, blah blah blah, but it is what it is. Okay, ABE or AAB or whatever is the name, also inverse head and shoulders, and also same situation as the one before. Let me show you that. Same situation. You see the golden pocket? So we had different kinds of coins last week. We had coins that were very, very, very oversold, like Rune or Theta or so on and so forth. And we had very good deep opportunities. And then we had coins that had momentum and were only on the retrace phase before continuing. Okay, so AAB and Elrond was that kind of coin. And that is what I was filling positions on the golden pocket. Okay. Now, ABE, for example, ABE, I have taken the 50% out of the trade here this night or yesterday. Yeah, just yesterday night, the automatic TPs were taken. And now the other half of the position I have running for the next target. Okay, Theta, same situation. I like it very much, Theta, because it was a very bearish pattern. And I tend to buy when everyone is selling, or I like to buy when everybody stops are being triggered. So same situation, theta. I posted that we were creating that descending triangle, which is a bearish pattern, of course, but I said we are at support. We went a bit below the support, but I thought that we had that inner movement to be played before breakdown, if it breaks down. So what's my plan? I took the positions more or less on here, yeah, in the yellow line, more or less like here. And now 50% of the position out will be here, and the rest I will let it run. I am very quite conservative, because if we are in a bear market, I don't want to lose the profits. Okay, I'm not saying that we will go to the moon from here. I am saying that we have a bounce to play and to take profit on the way down. Okay, or not, we will see. But at least the bounce was pretty clear to me, because if you see at the RSI, look, we never had so much oversold RSI on theta on that chart. So that was a sign to me that at the point we would pump yes or yes. Okay, and we are saying that we are having nice pumps. So we are talking about for the golden pocket is 40-50%, same as Rune, for example. Well, Rune did more. Rook is a very, very low liquidity market in FTX, but I saw the same. So for me, you see the box. This is a big box, but this is the landing zone of the movement, and we saw that we never went below the RSI trend. So when I saw this, I also took some position here, and the good thing of Rook is that it's moving very, very, very good. So we made it 33. For the golden pocket is about the 55, sorry, and then we have like 165 if we are lucky enough and we have enough momentum to go to the targets. Okay, so this is a kind of a very relaxed trading, because you don't have to do too much. Other coins I like or I am interested, and other coins that I took some small positions on spot markets. Also the beginning of the week. Let me check, where is it? Here. Tezos, even if Tezos doesn't use too much, is like a coin that I like to trade, because it's a safe coin, because it doesn't move too much, but it doesn't drop too much as well. Okay, so same situation. Posted the same charts. I said that we were in the border. We had a fake down, but that fake down created a double bottom. Pretty clear to me. Okay, so I took some positions around the border, maybe here. And one thing that I have to say is, when you do that kind of trading, that you are buying the dips where everyone is selling the positions, where everyone is going away with the fear, you tend to be on the red sometimes. So I were in the red on that position during one day. So you have to have a plan and an invalidation point. So if you have that, you don't have to be stressed. Okay, double bottom possible for me if Bitcoin holds and so on. We arrive at the golden pocket, but I think that this zone is pretty probable to me as well. Okay, dot, same situation. We were forming a wedge. I posted the chart when we were before the gray box. We achieved the level. As you can see, the levels tends to be achieved and are very accurate. And in the level, we created the wedge. We broke the wedge, golden pocket. So now probably we can do something like this. And if Bitcoin holds, I can see some kind of continuation to that point. Also, wedge, as the students of the courses of the Criptonauta knows, tends to be like channels. So that place is an important place that I don't think we will break out, but it's a movement to take into consideration. Why? Because we will also have the moving average doing that. Lots of resistance at the levels in all coins. Okay, KSM. Well, that wasn't the best chart of the world, honestly, but I saw basically the drop. I thought, okay, we are at 75% drop more or less. I'm gonna take a position. I don't even draw any pattern here because basically for me it was that one. I saw it. So most of the time I don't draw the patterns because I see it without drawing, but I will put it here just for the people. We have a wedge as well, and the levels to follow. So this is the main level. Sorry, I'm gonna put it on the right color. And then we have those inner levels. Golden pocket, first level, moving average, same of the same for all the coins. You will see the same on all. Okay? Atom also posted the inverse head and shoulders. The right shoulders, oh, wait a minute, alerts, stop. Inverse head and shoulders, border of the channel, golden pocket of the movement, blah, blah, blah. Same situation. You don't have to, it is quite easy sometimes. You don't have to have tons of indicators and blah, blah, blah. You only have to have your own technique and just follow it. Okay, and as you can see, we arrived at the bottom of the channel, and now we are bouncing. I think that this level is quite probable. For those positions that I am in a spot, I am not taking profit. I'm just letting ride. Okay, I'm only taking profits on the leverage positions that I showed you before. Link, same situation. That channel is not the best channel, but it was drawn without too much information, but let's try to find the right one. We have lots of spikes, but I would say that this is the right channel. And as you can see, most of the coins are creating that wedges, or you can even say that most of the coins had the wedge, broke out, retested, and now they are moving. Okay, you can see several patterns. Now, link. We will have this will be the movement. So for me, the probable target will be around here. And Solana. Sol, it was up in the sky. It's a coin that I want to take a good position, but not at that levels. So basically, I took a spot position, but I will get out if I see Bitcoin continuing dumping. We had like a very clear pennant, bull pennant here. It seems that we can break out right now if we have momentum with Bitcoin, and the levels will be that one. So the level to look at will be like that resistance level. Okay? And that's all. Enjoy the week. If you want to see charts, if you want to see opportunities, you can join the Discord channel. It's a Spanish Discord channel, but we are doing some mixed. There are also English people in the channel and so on. So we have no problem on flip the language from Spanish to English, English to Spanish. I don't care. We talk both of them. Okay, thank you very much. Enjoy the summer, enjoy the week, and see you in 2 weeks if nothing special happens. Thank you. Bye.